Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down what's probably going to be the most meta weapon of Season 14. Every season always has that one gun that just shines above the rest and is usually a bit of a problem for Respawn throughout that season. But with all of the leaks of the changes that are coming to weapons, we can actually tell which ones are going to be pretty decent in the meta before we even really get the patch notes. So by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what weapon I'm talking about and start to be able to practice and use it before the season starts. But guys, with a new season always comes new playstyles, new meta changes, and everything like that. So if you're looking to get a leg up and be ahead of the curve, then you need to check out the GameLeap website. Over there, we have top level coaches creating the best guides and courses, all to make you an amazing Apex player. We have legend guides, gun guides, VOD reviews, and much more, and all those videos are site exclusive. You will not find them anywhere else. So if you guys really want to improve at Apex, click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, or I won't share any of my G Fuel with you. But okay, jumping back into things, what weapon am I talking about, why is it so good, and why is it getting better? Well, the gun that I am actually talking about here is the 30-30 repeater. It's an insanely strong gun in the meta right now. A lot of people have been using it, but it's actually going to be getting a huge buff next season. So to start off, what makes the 30-30 so good? Why are people using it? Well, the first thing is that it has low amounts of ammo needed. At most, you only really need 3 stacks of ammo for it, so you're taking up very little backpack space. While 3 stacks can be a little bit excessive, you can get away actually with 1 stack. You're not going to be very comfortable and you're going to have to use your shots a little bit more effective with it, but it can work. So if you have a white backpack and you're really struggling on space, this is a really good gun for that because you can opt to pick up more heals or even more grenades. This gun gives you a ton of freedom for that. Now the next thing is that it doesn't actually need a whole lot of attachments for it. Yes, the attachments are very nice quality of life features, but as long as you can find a decent scope for it, you're set for the game. And when I say a decent scope, I'm not even talking about the best scopes like a 3x or a 2-4. Even if you find a 1x2 or a 2x, you can still be doing very well with the gun with those. They're not the best, and I'm going to be the first to admit that I don't like the 1-2 on the gun, but it does work and I have pulled off some insane shots with it. Now also, the 30-30 has a ton of damage output potential. The marksman rifles have this super big benefit of being effective in most ranges when a lot of guns really only fall into being effective in specific ranges. Now yes, it is losing the shatter cap, so it's not as good in close range, but all you have to do to counteract that is use a shotgun as a secondary. With the marksman rifle, you have mid to long range covered, and when you pair it with a shotgun, you then have the close range covered, so you are covered in all ranges. And while you don't always have to fully charge the 30-30 to get awesome damage potential, when you do hit those charged shots as an opening, it is very game changing. A few well-placed fully charged 30-30 shots can turn the tide of a fight extremely quickly. But okay, everybody understands that it's a very strong gun, but why is it going to be getting better? Well, to start off, we know that the wingman is coming out of the crafter, and the reason that the 30-30 was so prevalent in this meta is because the wingman being in the crafter wasn't on floor loot. A lot of people weren't spending the crafting materials to get it, so they'd rather just use the marksman rifle version of it and use the 30-30. But with the wingman coming out of the crafter and going back into floor loot, you'd think that people would be opting to pick that up instead because of the strafe speed, the mobility, everything like that. But the wingman's actually being swapped to sniper ammo, so it's not going to be as relevant in the game. Yes, it'll still be good. Yes, it's getting the skull piercers, so it still will be doing a ton of damage, but you're not going to be able to spam the wingman like you're able to spam the 30-30. Sniper ammo only stacks to 24. With the wingman being sniper ammo, you're going to have to place your shots a little bit more effective, and you can't really be missing them in those key up-close fights. So the wingman really isn't a big contester for the 30-30's meta spot. But what about another marksman rifle? What about the triple take, or even the scout? That's coming out of the care package. Well, the triple take has been receiving nerf after nerf because of how strong it was in past seasons. Because of those nerfs, it's not as good as it used to be, and it also chews through energy ammo. You're using more per shot than the 30-30, so you're not able to again spam the shots out and put out the damage potential like you would with the 30-30. But this is where you might say, aha, 8-Second, I have you. The scout doesn't do that. The scout also takes 1 bullet per shot. So why isn't the scout the option? Well, in my opinion, the scout won't have the hop up to really push it over the edge. Yes, it is getting the double tap trigger like it did in the care package, but double tap on the scout really isn't as good as just single firing your bullets. Unless they're changing something about double tap, making it fire faster, something like that, it's pretty much a useless hop up on the scout. There are certain situations where double tap can put in some absolute massive damage and catch people off guard, but for the most part it's better to just single tap it. But the 30-30's receiving skull piercer, like I mentioned, it has that game-changing hop-up that will be pushing it over the edge. Hop-ups are meant to add something that gives it just a slight edge on your competition. You have to remember that Apex is a battle royale, part of it is loot RNG. So I don't think the triple take or the scout are actually viable options to take the 30-30 spot in the meta. But what about actual sniper rifles? The longbow's getting skull piercer, so it will be doing massive amounts of headshot damage, and when the sentinel's charged up, it's like a mini Kraber. But the issues that sniper rifles have is they kind of get locked into the longer range fights. Yeah, you can throw a 2-4 or a 3x on a sniper rifle and use it in kind of mid-range as well, but the closer you get, the wonkier the sniper rifles are, and unless you're one of the few people that are absolutely godlike with the sentinel or longbow in close range, you're not going to be as effective as you would be with a marksman rifle. The 30-30 just has so many answers to problems that the game has right now. It is, in my opinion, 100% going to be the problem child of the season. This is going to be the gun that a lot of people are running into issues with. If you're getting shot at from a distance, it's probably going to be from a 30-30. But now I have a question for you guys. This is my prediction on what's going to be the most broken gun in the meta for Season 14, but what do you guys think is going to be the most broken gun? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's see what people think. Care package weapons are excluded, so remember that. And with all this being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did and you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.